Hey guys, and welcome to a very, very sad update video that I hate to be making right now. I've only just got the news in, and this isn't gonna be like any of my other content on my channel. So if you only watch for the comedy and stuff like that, then, you know, you don't really need to watch this. But this is mainly directed to all the people that play on the island, specifically play factions on the island. Now, as you guys know, factions is easily one of my favourite parts about the server right now. The community in it is fantastic. You know, there's some amazing wars going on, which just adds to the whole game, and it's so fun. I couldn't have asked for a better start to the server that we've had with factions. I just got a call from the guy who manages all of the servers, and recently he's been saying that, you know, eventually we're going to have to update the world map to the latest Minecraft version, because it's currently not on it, even though the actual server is. Now, we were delaying it for a bit because I was looking at all these other ways of, you know, making it so that you guys can play on both the maps and do all this kind of stuff so you don't lose all your progress. But I've only just had a really bad piece of news come in, and while I'm not that technical myself, I will try and describe it the best that I can. Basically, in the past couple of hours, there have been a whole crap ton of chunk errors on the factions world map. Now, what that means is the server has been crashing for a very, very long time, and there's no other way that we can get around this error without resetting the map. And that is the whole thing that I have been trying to avoid for so damn long, because I know you guys are going to rage at this, and I'm raging just as hard. I know how much effort you have put in to some of the buildings you've made already. I know how much effort you have put into the factions and the communities that you guys have built up, and honestly, it kind of kills me to be having to say this now, because here's what this is going to mean. Now, I've got a list here, guys, and I'll just kind of read off some stuff and talk a little bit about them. I'll be talking about what the error is, what it means for the future of factions, and what actions we are taking against it now, and most importantly, what it means for you guys. So please, if you do play factions, please watch the whole video before you comment, and then comment and just tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me if there's any ways you think we can improve the situation as it is, and that'll be fine with me. So, also keep in mind before I do say this, we are doing the best thing that we possibly can. There is no better way to fix this than what we're doing now. There is no other way. So, if you're going to blame anyone, blame Minecraft, because please do not blame me. Okay, so, as I said, the chunk error is there. The map is going to have to be reset. Now, at first, I thought that was the biggest loss, because, you know, all your buildings are gone, very, very sadly, and that means for my faction as well, guys. I'm just as affected as you, sadly. So that's gone, and the stuff in your end chests and everything that is currently, as of right now, in your faction's inventory, not in your chests, in your bases, but in your inventory and in your end chests, that will be saved and that will be carried over. So please, right now, put every single valuable piece of gear or whatever you have into your player inventories that you can fit, and that will be carried over. Now, here's the killer, and this hurts really bad for me. And I'm reading this right off the Skype message that I was just sent, and this really does kill me, guys. All existing factions will be reset, and there is no way to get around that. Now, I have been brainstorming within myself. I've been thinking, what ways can we get around this and get those factions back up as quickly as we can? Because, you know, I'm totally aware there are some really small factions on the server that probably won't be affected by that too much. They can just create a new one, get some new people in, it'll be fine. But then you've got factions like the Yoshi Eggs, Inazuma, you know, all of these big factions that have such a big player base and such a community behind them. And I do not, by anything, this is the most important thing to me, I do not want to see those communities die because of this. That would really just ruin everything for me, as well as you guys. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to log onto the server in a minute after I record this video, get what I can. I'm going to take screenshots of every single person in every faction that I can currently get up. Then I'm going to post that image, I'll post every image, on the forums of theislandmc.com, and I want the leaders and the people who are able to invite people onto those factions to re-invite every single name they see on those lists. And therefore, it should be kind of okay. It should be able to be basically reset in the manner of the factions are the same after we've taken those steps. There's no technical way we can do it. It does have to all be done through manpower. But I think that's the best way to try and handle this, as there is no way to get around this error. So please, if you're a faction leader, go to the forums. It will either be up later today or tomorrow. I will try and do today at the very, very earliest. And look for your faction in those images, and I will do what I can. Okay, so that is the worst of the worst news. The other bits are actually okay. If you're wondering about, as I said, player inventories and ender chests, those will stay. And thankfully as well, your money balances will stay for your player as well. So if you are going to need to buy blocks when you first get onto the new factions, then you will be fine on that front. But there are some good things that do come with this. And I'll just kind of go through them. The lag should be reduced extremely heavily. In fact, there will be no lag, which will be fantastic. Of course, you know, it's 1.7 now, so there'll be there'll be loads of new biomes, new blocks, all that kind of stuff, so we can switch up factions in that way. And this is our own kind of little idea, but we thought, you know, I especially, I mean, the whole island team, we owe so much to you guys for making what the server's become, and it's only been up for 2 months and a few days. That's only how long we've been up, and we have been doing amazingly well for that time. So what we're going to do to make it up to you guys for this error that we have no choice in doing, there are going to be drop parties of items on factions every day for 2 weeks. So you guys are going to be able to log on at a certain time. Every time we do one every day, I will tweet one out on the island Twitter. So if you're not following that already, go follow that. That is twitter.com/theislandmc. Go check that out, and I will announce when they're happening. And we will be doing drop parties every day, as I said, for 2 weeks straight. So you guys can refill your inventories, get your factions back on track, and start building some awesome stuff. So I'm really sorry this has come to this, guys. It's an error that literally just caught me about an hour ago. I wasn't prepared for it. I know you guys weren't prepared for this video, and it does really suck. But there's nothing in the world we can do about it, so I hope you guys will take that with a little pinch of salt, and we'll figure out what it happens. I really hope this doesn't kill the faction server. That's my biggest worry, that all of you guys are going to look at your hard work and just think, well, it's gone, so what are we going to do? But it's not gone. You still have your balances, you still have your player inventories and end chests, and, you know, you still have each other, hopefully. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for paying attention, most of all, and keep on